So there is a patient who presents with hypotension, cold extremities, altered sensorium, following massive GI bleed. Okay, so whenever there is a GI bleed or a hemorrhage of any kind, and the person is having hypotension, that means he is having hypovolemia or hypovolemic shock. But what are they asking you? They are not asking you the diagnosis. They are asking you which of these cellular changes is least likely to occur in this patient. Okay, which of these changes is least likely to occur in this patient in his state of shock? So they have given you the diagnosis. They are not asking you to diagnose it. They are just telling you what is least likely, and they are telling you he is in shock. Shift from aerobic to anaerobic metabolism. This is correct. So whenever there is going to be shock, the cells don't get adequate blood. And because they don't get adequate blood, they are inadequately perfused. There is a switch from aerobic to anaerobic metabolism. That is one of the initial changes. And because there is an anaerobic metabolism, there is going to be collection or production of lactates. Remember, lactate is a byproduct of anaerobic metabolism. So lactates will be produced, leading to metabolic acidosis. That is also correct. And the cell membrane in severe acidosis becomes unstable, because of which potassium, remember, potassium is mainly intracellular. Sodium is extracellular, potassium is intracellular. 95% of your potassium is intracellular. So when the cell membrane becomes unstable, this potassium starts leaking out. So there is a potassium efflux. Watch out for this word efflux. Okay, not influx, efflux. So this is also correct. But there is no hydrogen H potassium pump that is going to fail. The pump that is going to fail, we must know of this pump. It's a very important pump. It is the sodium potassium ATPase. Okay, it is a sodium potassium ATPase pump that fails. This opening of sodium potassium ATPase pump or failure of this pump allows the potassium to leak out, sodium to come in. When the sodium will come in, the water will come in, the cell will swell, and the cell will explode, right? It is one of the reasons why the cell can die. So whenever there is going to be a shock, effectively, whatever is the type of shock, effectively, when I say shock, I mean to say that there is going to be a reduced perfusion. Okay, because there is reduced perfusion, there is going to be reduced oxygen delivery, which will cause all of these changes: mitochondrial dysfunction, acidosis because of lactate collection, aerobic becomes anaerobic. This pump will fail, sodium potassium ATPase, causing a sodium influx.